Today we settle a war. A war that has raged in gyms across the globe for decades. The Dumbbell Curl WAR. Which variation truly rules the kingdom of biceps? Is there one curl to rule them all? Let the battle begin. First, let's meet our contenders. 8 warriors, each claiming to be the ultimate bicep builder. The standing dumbbell curl, the UG, the classic. A true test of full body stability and raw bicep power. It's the move everyone knows and respects. The incline dumbbell curl. This one puts your biceps in a stretched position right from the start, increasing the range of motion and creating insane tension throughout the entire lift. The hammer curl, a neutral grip champion. This curl smashes not just the bicep, but also the brachialis and brachioradialis, helping you build that coveted forearm and upper arm thickness. The concentration curl, a seated master of isolation. By bracing your arm against your leg, you eliminate momentum and force every last muscle fiber in your bicep to fire. It's all about that peak contraction. The alternating curl. This variation allows you to focus all your energy on one arm at a time, potentially letting you lift heavier and maintain stricter form for a better mind-muscle connection. The supinated curl. This is where you start with a neutral grip and twist or supinate your wrist as you curl up. This twist is a primary function of the bicep, so you're hitting it exactly how it was designed to work. The crossbody curl, similar to a hammer curl, but you bring the dumbbell across your body towards the opposite shoulder. This hits the bicep from a unique angle, focusing on the long head. And finally, the Ottoman curl, a hybrid beast. You curl up with a standard underhand grip, then rotate to an overhand grip on the way down. It works your biceps on the way up and your brachialis and forearms on the way down. 8 curls, 8 different claims to greatness, but talk is cheap. It's time to put them to the test. Power is nothing without control. Let's test raw strength and see how our contenders handle the heavy weights. We'll score each lift on 4 key metrics: overall strength, control during the movement, the range of motion achieved, and of course, the pump. First up, the standing dumbbell curl. It allows for some serious weight to be moved. The core has to work hard to stabilize, but a little body English can sometimes sneak in, which might cost it points in the control department. The range of motion is solid and the pump is undeniable. A strong start. Next, the inclined dumbbell curl. The weight might have to be a little lighter here, but the control is off the charts. That pre-stretched position is no joke. The range of motion is fantastic and the tension is constant. This one is a serious contender for the top spot. Now, for the hammer curl, this is where we can really pile on the plates. The neutral grip is a very strong position for your wrists and elbows, allowing for maximum poundage. Control is great, and the pump you get in your forearms and brachialis is in a league of its own. Concentration curls. Here, we're not focused on max weight. We're focused on max contraction. The control is perfect. You can't cheat. The range of motion is decent and the peak contraction pump is absolutely insane. It feels like your bicep is about to pop. How about the alternating curl? By focusing on one arm, you can really dial in your form. The strength is high, control is excellent, and you can give each bicep your full, undivided attention. The supinated curl introduces that twist, which can be tricky with heavy weight. So, strength might take a small hit, but the quality of the contraction is top tier. It's a very targeted movement. Crossbody curls are another one where form trumps weight. The unique angle is the star here. It's not about ego lifting. It's about hitting the bicep in a way other curls can't. And the Ottoman curl, this is a tough one. The concentric, or the way up, is strong, but the eccentric, the way down, is the real challenge. It tests your forearm strength and control like nothing else. After that grueling strength test, it's time for the isolation breakdown. Which curl isolates the biceps brachii the best? We're looking at peak contraction, the stretch at the bottom, and the time under tension. With the standing curl, the tension can be lost at the very top and bottom of the movement if you're not careful. But the middle part of the range is pure bicep work. The incline curl is the king of the stretch. No other curl places the bicep under this much tension at the bottom of the rep. This stretch is crucial for muscle growth. The tension stays on throughout the entire lift. Hammer curls share the load. While they build impressive arms, They aren't the best for pure bicep isolation because the brachialis and brachioradialis are doing a lot of the work. But for peak contraction, the undisputed champion is the concentration curl. When you squeeze at the top of this movement, you can feel every fiber in your bicep screaming. It's the definition of isolation. The supinated curl also provides a fantastic peak contraction because of that twisting motion. The act of turning your palm up is a key function of the bicep, so you're maximizing its engagement. The crossbody curl does a great job of isolating the long head of the bicep, giving you that nice peak. Each curl targets the muscle differently. Some excel at the stretch, others at the squeeze. It's not just about lifting the weight. It's about how you lift it and what part of the muscle you're trying to hit. Now for the part you've all been waiting for, the pump battle. We're going to perform 30 seconds of max reps for each curl. It's an all-out sprint to see which variation can shuttle the most blood into the biceps in the shortest amount of time. Who delivers the craziest, most skin-splitting pump? First, the standing alternating curls, rapid fire, one after the other. The pump is coming on fast. The vascularity is starting to show. 30 seconds is a long time. Next, incline curls. The stretch on every rep, even when moving fast, is intense. This feels less like a sprint and more like a controlled burn. The pump is deep and full. Time for hammer curls. This is all about speed and power. The neutral grip lets you move quickly. My forearms are on fire just as much as my biceps. The pump is widespread, filling out the entire arm. Concentration curls, seated, no cheating. Just pure, focused reps. The peak is getting crazier with every single curl. This is a very localized, intense pump right in the belly of the muscle. The results might surprise you. While the standing curls allow for fast reps, the strictness of the incline and concentration curls creates a burn and a pump that is on another level. It's not just about volume, it's about the quality of tension. The incline curl gives a full, stretched-out pump, while the concentration curl delivers a tight, peak-focused pump. It's a close call. So we've tested strength, isolation, and the pump. But what does the science say? Let's look at the biomechanics. When we look at muscle activation studies, things get interesting. EMS studies, which measure electrical activity in the muscles, consistently show that the concentration curl elicits one of the highest levels of bicep activation. This is because it almost completely removes the ability to cheat and forces the bicep to do all the work. However, the inclined dumbbell curl has a unique advantage. By placing the shoulder in extension, it puts a greater stretch on the long head of the biceps. This lengthened position has been shown to be a powerful stimulus for muscle growth, a concept known as stretch-mediated hypertrophy. So, for targeting the long head and creating that full look, the incline curl is a scientific powerhouse. What about stability and progression? Standing curls require more stabilizer muscle engagement, which is good for overall functional strength but can also lead to form breakdown. Seated variations like incline and concentration curls offer more stability, allowing for a stricter movement. In terms of progressive overload, hammer curls and standing curls usually allow you to lift the heaviest weight, making it straightforward to add more load over time. So, after all the battles, the tests, and the scientific breakdown, we have our verdict. The war is over, and the truth is there isn't one single king. There are two, and the real biceps kings are the inclined dumbbell curl for maximum stretch, tension, and targeting the long head of the bicep. It is unparalleled for creating that full, round bicep belly, and the concentration curl for maximum peak contraction and pure, unadulterated muscle fiber recruitment. It is the master of isolation and sculpting that bicep peak. The ultimate bicep workout includes both. Start with the incline curl to stretch and fatigue the muscle, and finish with the concentration curl to squeeze out every last bit of growth. That's how you build legendary arms. So that's our verdict. But now I want to hear from you. Which curl do you crown as the king? What's your go-to bicep builder? Comment your winner down below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content to help you build your best physique. See you next time.